What?
Konnichiwa, what's up?
Oh my god. So it's my first shoot in a very long time. So to commemorate this, right, I'm going to speak a bit of Japanese.
Oi!
Chika desu. Watashi wa daisuki sushi. Sushi?
Sushi.
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 Minasan wa.
Daisuki ramen. Ramen kudasai?
How often do you eat sushi?
Ooh. If you're just talking about rice and fish, I eat rice and fish every day. I love sushi.
Actually, I eat supermarket sushi very often.
Oh.
Because it's out of convenience. Every time after work, right, I will go to a supermarket and I'll see, oh, sushi there. And I just pick.
You went until the 9 o'clock sale, no?
Yes.
Ah.
I'm like that.
Ooh, depends on what's the liao though.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, must see the liao one eh.
And then also, you know, some of them have family packs.
Oh yeah.
Some of them have family packs and the variety is a lot.
Yeah.
So it really depends.
For Negatoro lah, right? 680, 780, one roll lah, one whole roll lah.
One whole roll.
Yeah. Anything less than $10, I okay. So where are we going today?
I don't know lah, but we just follow the producer.
Follow the producer.
Like always lah, huh? That
Okay,
is how
okay.
Eat Book goes. We're at CS Fresh, right? One of the supermarkets that actually does sell sushi.
I never
right?
heard of CS Fresh before.
Are you serious?
Never.
Oh my god, get
Never.
your together.
I'm a giant Sheng Siong guy.
Fair.
So
fair.
we got sushi, we got supermarket. Probably today we're just gonna get supermarket sushi lah, huh?
Today, both of you have been tasked to find the best sushi in Singapore.
Supermarket.
Supermarket. Obviously supermarket, right?
Oh. Okay,
Okay,
let's go,
okay,
let's go. Let's go. Whoa.
Why?
Lai.
I thought this is the Coco. Here we are, in front of a very innocent apple juice and the entire row of sushi over there. I think this one quite chill. California maki vibe.
With a touch of salmon on
With a
top.
touch of salmon on top. So our game plan, right, is to go to every supermarket and you just get the most attractive one.
Yeah, basically visually nice lah.
Yeah,
Then we
chill
buy.
can already, chill just take.
Oh, like me. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
They got wagyu. Since the start of the shoot, right, you've been giving me the cold shoulder, but you can always get me a monkey shoulder instead. Hey, have you heard of the How Are You River? Because there's a Why Are You River here. I'm just gonna give you a huge warning. It's a huge one for you. Don't say that the puns are bad. We are now done with our first place. For our second and third place, we split up lah. We cover more place faster.
Oh. I'm glad that we are splitting up.
Why? So you have to put up with my stuff. We have Media and Korea to clear in Korea also.
I want to show first.
What you want?
Kuya.
Okay, then I go Media. Media is like a solid staple lah for me also. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
I'm going to go. I don't know which direction. I'm just going to walk here.
Okay, I work there. Okay, we are here at Korea. They have different types of sushi, unlike the, CS Fresh. It was like a very one-dimensional salmon spread. Maybe I can get this, because just now we got salmon. You can try a different type of fish over here. Aside from this, right, we still have quick math. 9, 8, 90. We still have 890. Oh my god, okay, the producers, right, the eye very sharp. 2 for $4. Okay, so since it's 2 for $4, right, oh my god, very excited. The inner auntie in me coming out. Right? Okay, so one of these, salmon teriyaki, and I think this is the only one left. I'm going to give this to Mendon. It's a bit for me. Okay, let's make payment.
Okay, we in Media right now, and it is literally like Donkey, right? Without all the lifestyle things, without all the shampoo, without all the soap. I'm supposed to find sushi, but I keep getting distracted by all the cool things that's around me. Yeah, oh my gosh, look at this. There are a lot of sushis here. They have like everything from platters to solo slices, solo pieces, and a lot of sashimi lah. So basically, right, we have tuna, sea urchin, spring onions, and ikura. Right now, we're in front of a non-halal sign with a tree in the background having a picnic on a bench.
Actually, we have quite a variety of sushis here. Let's try something slightly less heavy, this one.
Okay, but this one feels like it's like 200 grams, 300 grams though. I like how even though it looks a bit basic, there's still like effort being put into it. It's like California maki with a lot of rice, and actually I can barely taste the salmon.
But it's normal lah. I mean, that's
I mean,
how,
so
how
sushi,
it is.
right?
Yeah, that's how it is. Okay, we are going for the aburi set next.
Nice.
Actually, very, you know, on first glance, it looks very fancy.
It is. I mean, aburi anything, you go and put a bit of like mayo and then you burn it, it will look fancy one lah.
That's true, but this is 850.
Ooh, right.
850 for 3 different types of
Yeah.
sushi. Cheers, cheers.
Cheers. Because CS Fresh is still a supermarket right now, they're not like a sushi place. So the rice isn't like the best. The rice is like on the mushier side of the
Correct.
house. I think it's overcooked or like overly starchy. This is the hotate.
Cheers. Unagi?
I think that's unagi. Mine is scallop. What I like is the amount of sauce they use. What I like is the amount of ingredients they use. Because it's like one whole scallop inside there. But I really don't like the rice. The rice tastes like a brick. The rice
Actually,
don't
for
taste.
mine, right, all I'm tasting is mayo. Not much of unagi or whatsoever.
Okay, last one. Mango. Eat. Not a fan. So when you put like aburi with sauce and on the tamago, right, there should be that sweetness, that savouriness. But to me, right now it's just sauce and rice. Can't really taste the egg. Okay, so this is from Korea, right? And right off the bat, right, they have ginger.
Oh, the other one didn't have
Ginger.
ah?
Don't have.
Oh.
They have nothing.
This one has, right? This is media. Yeah, the ginger
Oh
is
yeah,
at the
yeah.
side.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
plus points lah, huh?
I agree.
So
this
how-
is the tachi, dochi, sushi, nigiri,
Kampachi.
kambachi.
Yeah, this is kampachi. You taste the sweetness of the rice.
More than the other one.
Yeah, and the rice is grainy enough. The fish doesn't have that not fresh fishiness. Yeah, it's a good kind of fishiness.
Yes.
If you put this on a plate, right, at serve, right, I wouldn't be able to say that this is supermarket.
Let's go to the cheapo stuff first.
Cheapo stuff first, so the
Yes.
onigiri lah.
Mine is salmon teriyaki onigiri.
I got tuna mayo with pineapple. Everybody knows that when we open onigiri, right, there are bound to be like stretch of seaweed like left over. Right?
Yes.
So okay lah, we compete lah.
See who has the less test.
Okay lah. You want to test on speed also?
Okay, might as well. Up. Who's the winner? Is Chica. Everyone, give your hand, give a hand. Clap.
It's very full lah.
Quite abundant eh.
Very confused about mine because I don't see the pineapple.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I taste the pineapple lah, but I don't see the pineapple, so it's a bit strange to me lah.
But is it nice?
It's good. It's one of the better tuna mayos I've tasted. You know, tuna mayo, sometimes they will have that overwhelming taste of mayo. But this one I can taste the tuna, so I'm very thankful for that lah.
Oh, that's good.
Right?
Try the filling. This is quite nice. It's a bit dry, but tastes what?
It's a bit on the dry end, I agree.
Yeah.
But I think the tuna mayo might be better than this one.
Yeah.
You want to try?
It's not sweetness. I believe from
The
pineapple.
pineapple lah, the pineapple. But you don't see the pineapple, so that's the confusing part. Okay, we gotta go atas now. This from Media, one of my favorite Japanese supermarkets.
Their ginger is packed separately.
We have 4 negitoros here. So we mix up for taste and quality. Cost 4 for 750 is a bit steep.
One
Yeah
thing
lah.
from mine, right? I wish there were more spring onions here.
Oh yeah.
It's not very consistent across the board.
Yeah,
Oh.
the meat is so good, but the rice is not that brilliant. I prefer Korea's rice a lot more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Korea's rice with Media's meat. Woo!
Yeah.
Perfect.
Which one do you want to go for first?
I want to say uni the last.
Okay lah. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
It's like a whole burst in your mouth.
Yeah.
I like that.
I get it.
I like that.
When I'm in the mood for like something a bit more fancy, something a bit more rich. I think rich is a word. Ikura is my go-to. Okay, come, uni, the last
Wow.
one. When you buy uni, right, regardless whether you buy it for a Japanese supermarket or in the market or online, it's always a gamble. Because uni might not always be the creamiest. Uni might not always be the sweetest. Uni can be bitter even. I got the bitter one.
I got the bitter one too.
But there are people who like the bitter one also. And there are people who like the creamy and sweet one also. I mean, for 1380, you wouldn't be expecting like great uni, right?
Yep.
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Kampachi.
Ankle swap.
Is it called ankle salt?
Ankle sword, amberjack. But yes, I think it fits the bill lah, right? It's a lot better than a lot of supermarket sushis. Rice well seasoned, fish is fresh. Like what I said just now, if you put this on a plate at a restaurant, right, I will believe that it's from there. Okay, we have a couple more places to go. So we're gonna eat our lunch now, and then we'll see you guys next.
Here at Isetan. Are you excited? I'm so excited.
I'm excited to see the expensive fruits.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait just to see expensive fruits.
Remember what we saw over there? 5 pairs for $8.
This is $5.
This is $5, guys. What the heck?
Should we just... but we tried things here already, man.
Yeah, I'm surprised that actually I thought it would be very super expensive.
Super pricey. Like this would probably be like $10 or something. So we are here, eating Isetan sushi. We have this thing called a Hanasaki Inari. Basically, it looks like crab meat inside Inari. We're gonna try this, hoping that it's gonna be solid real crab and then some good rice lah.
Wow.
What a good boat. I don't know why Inari, usually no topping already.
Why?
What's the taste of the wrinkled skin? Very, very, very strong.
Correct.
You can carry the whole show already.
Yes.
So like when you add like very faint tasting things like crab, right? You can't really taste the crab.
I agree.
You know what? I feel like just taking the crab and I eat.
Yeah, it might
Okay,
actually be
I'll
nicer.
just do it.
Try.
It's good, but I just think that the sweetness of the wrinkled skin covers it. If you tell me that this one has no crab, just inari, I will love it. This is a salmon belly kabayaki.
Wow, this is like
Wow.
jam-packed there.
And they touch both sides of the belly. I think it's very interesting. You get the crunchiness from the cucumber, you get the creaminess from the avocado, and then you get the oiliness, that sweet stickiness from the sauce and the salmon belly. $13.90 for 8. Super worth it.
Yep.
This is probably one of the highlights. Like this is up there with the kampachi nigiri that we had. Easily.
The sauce was really good. It's not so salty. Some of the sauces are really salty. That you take one mouth and you're like, nah, I'm out. This one is like, I think I can finish all 8 pieces.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
It just goes out of how balanced it is. After we are done with Isetan, right?
Yeah.
We have a couple more places to go.
A couple.
A couple more. Why you full already?
I'm almost there, but it's okay. Let's go.
Let me show you guys what they have. I have saltfish sushi. Saltfish is probably one of my favorite sashimi cuts out there already. Like, alright, rather fish for sashimi. And mostly over here, right, they have salmon, they have the classic makis. And the thing is that I just realized that they are both on offer. So basically we save $4 just like that. Hello, where's your sushi?
There's no sushi here. If we order, then it's technically like restaurant already, right?
Wait, yo! First one, 4 balls of salmon wrapped rice. And like they have like mentai lah, so they burn and glaze it and stuff lah. Second one, this is saltfish sushi. TBH, it looks a bit dry, but I mean it's on offer lah, huh?
I say the rice is sticking to my teeth. I feel like good rice, it should be sticky, but not sticky to the point that it sticks everywhere in your mouth.
But the rice is better seasoned than a lot of the rice that we had.
Yeah,
this
that I
entire
agree.
day, right?
Yeah, I agree.
I think the way that it is from FairPrice, right? You're really getting what you pay for lah. You're not paying like $17 for one slab of sushi. You're paying like $5.80. So the quality isn't really the best.
Yep.
But for those of you who haven't tried saltfish, sashimi / sushi before, try it at FairPrice. If you like it, right, you're going to try the more expensive one lah. Then you can see like how it get exponentially better.
Oh my god, it's the last one!
Take lah. You like mentaiko so much, right? Take mentai sauce. It's not mentaiko. It's mentai
it's
sauce.
just mentai sauce.
For people who like mentai, this has a very strong salmon taste, very strong mayo taste, very strong tobiko taste.
Correct.
So if that is what you like, this is what you will love lah. Fun fact, we are getting caught in the middle of it now, so we'll see you back in office for the outro, okay? And maybe Chika can talk about the salmon later. And we are back in the studio because it was raining like mad lah. Chika was in the middle of eating her very big ball of salmon, aburi, mentaiko, mayo, tobiko kind of vibe lah.
Wow, it's a lot of words.
I'm not the most interested in that.
Actually, no, I get it. It's not for some people because the taste can be quite heavy.
Yep.
I feel like I can only eat one.
Like what I said just now, I don't like mentai sauce or mentai mayo, right? Because it takes away the whole fish.
But I have to say the salmon is quite melty. It's not that dry.
They are not as expensive as I thought they would be.
Oh.
Even Isetan, it's all below $10. Imagine with the sale, the Isetan how much? $3?
I think the rice across all of the supermarket, it's quite fluctuating.
Yep.
Some of them is really sticky, like the FairPrice one. Korea was the best one. Was it Korea?
Korea's rice was the best.
Was
the
the
one
best.
with kampachi.
Yeah, yes. And then there were some that were too sparse, some of them were too hard.
Okay, but if like all the supermarkets are together, right, at one spot, right, like all 5 minutes away from your house, which one will you go to?
Korea.
Same, Korea.
Yeah.
I would, but my primary one, right, you see the same place. I will get sushi from Don Don Donki.
Yeah.
100%. Thank you guys for watching this episode of 8 Book Vlogs. If you like this video, don't forget to watch more of our videos over there.
And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Don't forget, there and there.
Don't be like Mandan, guys. Forget umbrella.